The UN General Assembly has just adopted a resolution condemning the glorification of Nazism, and in particular the glorification of those who collaborated with the Nazis. Nothing unusual so far. The UN has been issuing a statement like this every year for the past 10 years. What was unusual was that 52 states voted against it. The 52 included every single member of the EU and NATO, with the exception of Turkey. Russia introduced the text, as it always does. In the past, only the US and Ukraine voted against. NATO and EU states abstained. So why the sudden change? The EU explained, quote, "For many European countries, the end of World War II did not bring freedom, but further occupation and more repression." The EU then went on to accuse Russia of supposedly using the term denazification to justify its war of aggression against Ukraine. Strange, the 11-page resolution makes no mention of Ukraine or the term denazification. Unconscious feelings of guilt may be at work here, what with the resolution's reference to the glorification of those who had fought on the side of the Nazis. But if the issue is Ukraine, why did no NATO or EU state vote for the resolution in the past? In 2020, French Foreign Minister Jean-Yves Le Drian justified France's abstention by claiming that a vote for the resolution was a vote in favor of, quote, "a simplistic discourse intended to divide Europeans by assimilating all opponents of Soviet forces to the Nazi regime." That sounds suspiciously like it's okay to fight alongside Nazis as long as you are motivated by hatred of the USSR or of Russians in general. This in Nazi Germany equals the USSR equals today's Russia equation found expression in the infamous 2019 European Parliament resolution that declared World War II to have been caused by the Nazi-Soviet non-aggression treaty. That resolution went on to assert that Russia continues to, quote, "glorify the Soviet totalitarian regime and to whitewash its crimes." So there it is. The USSR was as guilty of launching World War II as Nazi Germany was, and today's Russia is the same as Stalin's USSR. Which means, if you follow the logic, that the real Nazis were not those who fought alongside Hitler and whom Kiev today commemorates by statues and national holidays. No, the real Nazis are those who perished by their tens of millions fighting against Nazism. Thank you, EU.